Okay, so now we're gonna take you through two guys working a job at a bigger floor. So if we were gonna both be rolling side by side, now here we only have about a 10 to 12 foot span, so really that'd be still small enough for one guy to do it, but we're just gonna use this as an example. If we were doing the whole studio floor, which is about 24 feet wide, that would be a good one to show, splitting it up, 12 feet and 12 feet. But process is gonna be the same. We're gonna pour line of finish out, cut in, but then we're just gonna start rolling side by side as opposed to one guy rolling, one guy cutting in. All right? Yep, so if you wanna start pouring. And again, it may not be that you have to use this method too much, but just to know that you have it in your bag, how to work side by side. You're doing a gymnasium, we've done it there, a dance hall, a large office area, something like that where everybody's got to be cutting in and rolling because it's just too big to handle all at once. And then, like we said before, obviously communication, just while we're going throughout this job, is going to be important. So I needed to get my roller a little bit seasoned up there with finish. I'm going to need some more. And then while you could use, two different methods of rolling. So as we've shown in other videos, the pull method. Pull, push back in the same line and feather. Pull, push back in the same line and feather. Or you could do the slide method where you're just sliding everything behind it. It's probably best when you're working side by side to try to use the same method. So if we're both gonna pull and push and feather, then let's everybody do that as opposed to mixing things up. I would think that things are still going to look the same, but I wouldn't want to chance it on a floor like this. So you can pull your cut-in pad a little bit farther back if you need to. When I do get to my far wall, I'm going to flip it so I can get closer. And then as Bob just did, right, again, it's just communication back and forth on when we need more finish. We bring it all the way across, trying to stay out of each other's way. But just takes a little good talk going back and forth, right? Okay. And it'll come even into more play when we get to the end, trying to work our way out of this room. And usually when we're doing this, I would say, instead of starting on both ends and coming into the middle, one guy should start in the middle, work towards his end, get the other guy working on his end toward the middle. That just helps you, again, stay out of each other's way a little bit better. So that's how you can start a larger room where you need to have two guys working side by side. If it's just too big for one guy to do. And doing your cutting in, doing your first couple passes to get a good start. And then we're just going to keep working our way down and across this room like that, pouring out more finish, cutting down the sides, and then each working his end with the roller, and we'll go on like that.